We've all seen this single traditional women on social media whining and moaning. Where are all the good men? Why nobody wants to wipe us up? Why men don't behave in a traditional way anymore? Ladies, the problem is that men have been brainwashed to behave like effeminate men, essentially like women, while women have been brainwashed to behave like strong, powerful, independent men who become the men that they want to marry. So when you convert men into simps and into your slaves, you have zero respect for them. And I totally get it that you don't like them, but at the same time, this is what a lot of you are asking on social media. You want an emotionally available man, you want him to be on demand, strong when you want him to be strong, and then you push another button and he changes, he becomes there for you, he becomes available, he becomes your emotional tampon. This is the kind of man that doesn't exist, okay? You can either have a simp or you can have a strong, rational, masculine man, but you can't have both. Take your pick. If you say that you want a traditional man, then you say that you want a patriarch. Well, we live in a gynocentric social order right now, where patriarchy is non-existent, almost. And before you start whining, moaning, and blaming men for not behaving in a traditional masculine way, watch your own behavior. Maybe do some self-reflection. And this is why I recommended you to watch some older movies so that you can see the difference between the older movies and the newer movies that are coming out today. And the content that surrounds you. How brainwashed you've become and how brainwashed our society has become. How brainwashed women have become, because when you see that women have zero respect for a man today, they promote themselves semi-naked on social media, they don't prioritize their man, they prioritize the clout, they prioritize how much money they make, they prioritize their independence. You have the mindset of a feminist woman. You are by no means traditional. I don't even call myself traditional, and I've been married for over 8 years. I've known my husband for 10 years. Because I know how far gone from traditionalism we are. We are not living in a patriarchy. We are living in a matriarchy, where all of the laws, the legal system, the institutions, schools, colleges, the corporations, they are all supporting women. If a woman chooses to leave her man one day, she gets paid to do so. And she can even use her kids as weapons against her ex-husband. She takes her kids with her away from their father. She ruins her kids' lives, but she, in most cases, doesn't care because she gets paid. She gets paid through alimony and through child support to have the kids. Men have no authority, and yet you say that you want a servant leader. These two concepts are self-deleting. They contradict each other. Because a servant implies that he is serving you, he is subservient, he doesn't have a mind of his own. You tell him what you want him to do, and he does it. So you almost treat men like robots. You press a button, he becomes your slave, he worships and pedestalizes you. And then you press another button when you want him to show his strengths, and then he becomes the leader on demand. This doesn't work. In real life, this doesn't work. You can either have a simp who worships, pedestalizes you, that you will hate, you will not respect him. Publicly, you will say the feminist narrative, you will push that message out to men, and this is what a lot of women are doing. You will say what's publicly acceptable, that you want this emotionally available man and blah, blah, blah. But in action, in real life, you will have zero respect for him. You will leave this man. You will ruin his life and the lives of your children. If that's fine by your desires, then why should men marry you? Some women say that men are scared of dating and marrying. No, men are not scared. men just don't want to deal with this crap. They don't want to deal with this delusional, entitled women who will ruin their lives. They know in advance what's coming for them because they've seen it happen to thousands of men. Thousands of men's lives have been ruined by women and by the legal system that appeases women and the female delusions. That's your answer. That's your answer to why men don't want to marry you, why men refuse to deal with women today. And I don't blame them. I 100% support their decision. Because if I were a man, I would probably stay single because it's not worth it. Women are not worth it today. They're not worth the effort. It's safe to assume that a woman will ruin your life than trying to find out the hard way. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. And then the legal system is pro-women. So if she chooses one day to leave a guy, the law is going to support her 100%. And this is the actual problem. The system, the institutions are the problem. And only a few people are looking for solutions. The rest of the people, they're just pushing the feminist narrative. They are essentially selling the same narrative from multiple angles, from different sides. We see it in the manosphere with so many whores on these shows, which is promoting more degeneracy, promoting more promiscuity. And also we see it in church, be a servant leader, serve her better, Jesus is my boyfriend, right? We are appeasing to women's delusions. And then we wonder, what's going on? Oh, the birth rate is collapsing. Well, maybe the broken institutions, the legal system, the court system have something to do with it, guys. Maybe, a little bit. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, this is it. You know, this is the truth. Okay, and go watch some older movies so that you can see the difference. You're not traditional. No woman is traditional today. If you are not a biological virgin, good luck finding one, you are not traditional. But even then, if you are a biological virgin and if you went to school, if you went to college, you probably have been brainwashed. You know, there is a high chance that you've been brainwashed. Unless you have the guts to challenge your belief system and your ideas, which only a few women are willing to do. And even a few men, like, come on, how many men want to be challenged? A lot of big content creators, they superficially show off their balls on social media, and it's metaphorically, right? Like the fancy cars, all of the things that they have, but they don't want their ideas to be challenged. So it doesn't just apply to women, it applies to everyone, really. Well, anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Join us for interesting controversial discussions with Elena's Bar community and the resurgence of Sanity Guys on Saturdays at 9:15 a.m. Pacific. If you have some topics that you'd like us to dive in, let us know in the comments, okay? And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and happy holidays. Bye.